How you guys doing out there? This is Jack of all trades Dre, JOATD. I have a 2004 GSXR 1000. That bike has two lights. It has a top light, which is a H7. The bottom light is a H4. Today I'm going to show you how to change out the top light, which is a H7. I just got in some new bulbs that I got from eBay. They are LED 10,000K 80 watt. It says it's supposed to be a real pretty blue color. We're gonna see how it looks, so let's get at it. Alright guys, before I change the bulb, let me show you how it looks. So we're gonna turn the light on. So that's how it looks. As you can see, this light is actually blown, but it would be this color right here. So this light's blown. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this light. Remember I said this light is a H7. Alright, let's go over here. Just turn it off. Okay. If you look up under the cluster, you can see there's a bolt here. And there is a bolt here. Basically what you're going to do is take those two bolts out. So I'm going to take them out and then we're going to see what else is next. Alright, these are the two bolts that were taken out from under the cluster. This is a T25 Torx bit or a number 4 Allen wrench. So that's what you're gonna use to take these out. Alright, now what you do is you just lift your cluster up. Like I said, this is a 2004 GSXR. On the later versions, I think you actually have to take the cluster out. Like it just comes out, but mine just lifts up. So, all right. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this harness off because we're changing the top, not the bottom one. So you pull the harness off. All right, that's the harness. You pull that off. Okay. Now you're gonna pull off this grommet, and this grommet is to stop water from getting in here. So. Pull the grommet off. Alright, the grommet's off. And this little metal clip right here, this is what's actually holding the light in. So what you're going to do is you're going to push in and then up. And see, it comes right out. The bulb kind of comes out with it. So you got to kind of grab it. Alright, here's the actual bulb. Let's take it over to the desk. All right, these are my two new lights. They did come in a bag. I just took them out already. These are LED lights. They are the 10,000K 80 watt. So they're gonna be like a pretty blue color. Now I got two of them, just in case the other one blows. So the bottom light is a totally different connection. Now this is the old light. See the connection on it's bigger than the newer one. That's because it has an adapter to it. You pull this adapter off. Now you see the old one and the new one are the same. Put the old one up, and then all you're gonna do is take the new light and connect it to the adapter. Alright, let's go back over to the bike. Okay, now first thing you're gonna do is, you see this little tab right here? It's kind of not focused, but you see this little tab right here? That goes up. So if you look down in there, you can see that little slot all the way at the top right there where that actually goes. So you're going to make sure that this is facing up. Okay. You put that in, put it all the way in until it's flush. Then you're going to take this metal bracket that's around it and push it in, up, and then in, and then let go. So now, as you can see, that's holding that light in there, and that's holding it in there firm. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the grommet on. I don't think it matters which way you put the grommet, but I like to be able to read it, so I put it in the way that you would be able to read it. So nipple at the top, nipple at the bottom, and you're gonna slide that over the light. So get that on there. Make sure you seat it all the way around. You can kind of hear it popping in. Okay, so that's all the way around the light. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your plug and you're gonna plug your plug in. It doesn't matter which way. Mine only go one way because the cord's only long enough to go one way. Both of these are basically positive, and the ground is the metal around the actual bulb. So put it on. Alright, so we got everything in. Then we can just put the cluster back down and go around to the front of the bike right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the key. So let's see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. God, that looks good. Just think if the whole thing was blue. Can you see that? Let me back up a little bit. I want you guys to be able to see that light. Let me see. Focus in on it. Yeah, it's pretty blue. It's like a pretty blue color. That's the difference between the LED and the regular halogen, I guess, light. But that's basically all you got to do. You do want to make sure that you put the Allen screws back in. You know, like I said, it's one here and it's one down here, and that's all you got. Alright guys, if I get the H4 bulb in soon, I'll go ahead and do one on that H4 bulb, but it's basically the same thing. Alright guys, have a good one.